a Philharmonic Orchestra somewhere, and I'm not sure where. But they were down here, and his wife took off with the rest of the troupe and all his money.
He's drilling holes and going to cut down this palm tree. I don't know if you can see the way he's rigged in here, but he's got those ropes attached to his feet in a very different rigging and climbing manner. There's no spikes on his feet, just ropes bringing him up the tree. Pretty tall palm tree up here. And here's the sunset. Sunset at 6:33. Another beautiful, glorious day in PV. Take another 10 seconds of this. Head's dirty. Clean, use cassette. Uh-oh.
Oh, if you find them, they may be stuck somewhere.
So what is our plan for today, Pat?
Our plan is to go into town bus and go up to Los Arbolitos and get a dish and a base and stop by the People's Market. And then go back down to Los Muertos and see the public beach and have dinner at Archie's Walk.
All right. Thank you. And how much is that?
15 pesos.
15 pesos, $3, $1.50.
$1.50. Not bad.
Is that what you were looking for?
No, I know. I'm looking for it.
Big bag, like a bushel of oranges, I guess, huh?
It's probably not a bushel. It's probably maybe.
You want to do that on the bus?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, if you're okay, get about 8. This is for our bus trip. Again, guayaba.
And they're filled with little tiny seeds, but the kids eat them like an apple.
And they smell delicious. Did you smell them?
Oh, they do.
Got a great odor
Very
to it. That's vase and Fulke's little obento box thing. All we have to do is find someone to ring us up.
Take our money.
Take our money.
Pesos.
The waiter is going to see if he can, what is her name? Lorena from her siesta, and come and let us buy this. Zapata, not Pancho Villa. Viva Zapata. Viva Zapata in Puerto Vallarta. Backside, he's facing to the mountains, looking for his troops to come and help him ward off the invasion of the Norte Americanos.
Well, we're on Aldous Altus, the beginning of Aldous Altus, right up there, and that's another restaurant row street, but 1 block away from the beach.
And what is the name of the beach in front of us?
Los Muertos, Beach of the Dead.
Beach of the Dead.
Right.
Napoleon jest, or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
He has his head and his halfway in. His name is Lazaro Carrera del Rio.
Okay.
I got it.
Here's the Full of Bull restaurant, right next to or above the Oasis. And this is the beach that George was talking about. We're on the beach here. The musicians are just coming off the beach. There's a nice beach scene. Tourists enjoying the water. Vendors selling their sarapes. Some bikinis here and there. This is the Beach of the Dead because the dead washed up from some wreck 200 years ago.
The order has 3. You want it to make 4?
Would you just make
And some Chinese mustard.
Okay.
These guys are building thatch roof cuts here. They've cut and dried the palm fronds, sawing off the pieces that are too big and adding more palm fronds on. And then pretty soon you have the thatch roof huts like you see on the ocean. It's getting to be sunset time in Puerto Vallarta. Another hour. The sun will be down in this beautiful scenic beach scene here with the strolling guitar players, mariachi band. Palapa restaurant and bar, very nicely done. And this is the guys are getting their training exercise done now. Maitre D is handing out the menu and making sure they all know what their duties are.
Do is they make a cut just behind the driver's seat, down to the top of the driver's seat, the back,
Yeah.
and then cut it all the way back to the back of the vehicle, to the engine air intake, and then they make a canvas top that fits over it. This one doesn't have a canvas top, but it has the connections for a canvas top. They've also cut a sunroof into it.
Looking at it from the front direction, we've seen, dozens of these. There must be somebody making these things here. Very nice way of transportation. You buy an old VW and turn it into a convertible. A lot of these little Hyundais, 4-door. Some of them have sunroofs. Our ladies have disappeared. Which way do you think they went?
Well, I have no idea.
There's our buses going by.
I have no idea. What do you think?
We're waiting for the bus, and this is the bus logo. Guy with a fishing pole over his shoulder, and the sun setting behind him in the sea. And something else, I guess, transported by Vallarta. Coming around the corner. Shifting system is there. There's the money system there. It's got all this change. These are the seating preferences here. That's a pregnant woman's little diagram. Cute. Some famous people from Hollywood have just flown in, and they're having breakfast. Oh, here they are.
Actually, they're from Astro Hollywood. Flat Rock.
Oh, Dollywood. No, Dollywood.
Look at the sails are on.
Look at this setting here. The birds are coming here to partake in our breakfast. They hope to get a handout. Very high tide today. The waves are breaking up right here underneath this thatch roof umbrellas. And George has just pointed out, I've walked by those two large towers on my way up to the El Presidente, and their condominium is the second building behind, or is it the first building? The second one that goes in, the shoreline curves in there. You saw what the shoreline looked like. And that is the mountains behind. So here is the Puerto Vallarta stay area. This guy was out scuba diving with his kayak. And I'm looking to see if he's got anything in his net here. That's his catch. I can't tell what it is though. Looks like some old conch shells or new conch shells. These blackbirds have been taking sugar, stealing sugar from our table and then opening up the packets. That's a sugar packet down. Okay, there's the bird. And there's the sugar bowl. Let's see what he does here.
There's two birds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now there's two birds. Go for it now. These birds keep coming in and then they chicken out.
Looking at it. to get it for to watch it.
Which one? Which one's going to do it here?
They're looking at it.
Oh, the one bird chased the other one away.
He's getting close.
He's on the table.
That's his move. He's in there.